Hello, everybody. This is Living with the Darkness, Snoop by Night. Today we're going to do scene in the Anarch domain. Lastly, Zuko wants to meet with the Anarch mole, and he talked with the Harpy. Harpy has said that he's waiting for Rhapsodie in a theater, and that's how we will begin our scene.
All right. He arrives, not at all trying to hide himself or anything else. Just is it an abandoned theater or just it's not active at this time? Or
It's an abandoned. It's an active theater, but it's not active at the time.
gotcha. Okay, doors unlocked.
Yes.
All right. He steps in. Vasily is dressed casually. Actually, he's not dressed in formal attire. He took the time to change. He probably looks closer to his picture right now. Closer, not identical. He's dressed fairly relaxed. He doesn't have a gun on him or anything. He still has his knife in his pocket, but beyond that, nothing serious. And he doesn't have his ghoul with him at the moment. Or if the ghoul's out there, he's probably driving the car and just waiting in the car. He just heads into the theater, looks around. He's not trying to sneak around or anything.
He sees the guy. He's on the middle of the.
Okay. Doors closed behind him, of course. He's not leaving it open or anything. No draft. He just approaches a little bit. He's like, "Would you be Mole?"
Yes, I
am. Sorry for intruding here. You got a minute to talk, perhaps?
I do.
All right. Thank you. He just approaches a little bit. Keeps his personal distance.
What does Ventru Primogen want from an Anarch?
Trust me. He's like, that's a bit of a different question, but fair one. It's like, all right, here's the situation. He's not speaking in flowery prose at the moment. He's pretty much just talking person to person. He's like, so I just got out of our first court meeting that I've attended in this city. Very interesting. They had a little talk, and someone brought up the topic, not me, promise. Someone brought up the topic of, what about the clans which don't have enough members to be represented on this council, or the Anarchs, or the Independents, and so on and so forth. And long story short, they quickly went through the roster and started handing things out to anyone who wanted them or were handed them, simply. I'll be blunt. You're an Anarch. I'm part of the Camarilla. I have personally nothing against you or anything else. From what I've heard, you're most likely not in any need of my services as your representative. But if you need anything, and you think I can actually have any capability of helping you, by all means. I plan on being as helpful as possible to your clanmates. I managed to get responsibility for Clan Nosferatu in the city as well, until they get a third member, anyways, within the Camarilla. So, if I can help your folks out, by all means.
You're fine.
He doesn't seem at all, Yeah.
All you hear from him is like, "We're fine."
That's all right. Okay. Just wanted to deliver the message. Just out of curiosity, have you met with Damien yet?
Yes, I did.
All right. Seems like a pretty reliable fellow.
I agree. All the Nosferatu are.
I wouldn't argue with that. Despite all the hubbub and commotion over Madame Monroe, I can honestly say I voted for her to be not only spared, but put in Damien's custody, if you would call it custody. I'm quite sure that she would be treated appropriately within your domains. The sewers, that is.
Would you trust her again?
He kind of thinks for a moment. He's like, well, if a couple months of resolve under Sabbat torture wouldn't persuade her to betray us.
A couple months?
That's what I was told.
You were told that she held it like 4 days.
4 days?
Yeah, like she just hold 4 days and then they just let her go.
When was that in the letter? The letter said it was like 8 months ago they arrived. So many months ago there was a
Okay,
fight.
it was she captured 2 months ago, and then they like after like 4 days, Ghost find her and Ghost hided her for 2 months.
That's not what I was told in a couple scenes already, but okay. Somewhere that story got twisted.
Because people lie.
Well, that or they just got it confused. But okay, in that case, assuming no, Vasily hasn't heard that version. He's like the version he heard in character and in every scene.
Yeah, no problem.
He's just like, as it was related to me, she was in their custody for some time.
Cool.
Well, in any case, not there. It says something to her resolve that she didn't crack under pressure, and she'll have the support of her clanmate and the support of her friend. He kind of like expands. He kind of moves his hands in a gesture, like to say he's not sure what the relationship is, but friend is as close as he's willing to say. Miss Ghost, and well, hopefully everything will work out splendidly.
I hope Miss Dumbass will be fine for her.
Fair enough. As I said, if there's anything I can do, let me know. I don't share my clan's usual, what would be a word? Distaste? Yeah, I don't give a crap, I'll be honest. It's not my thing. So, with that in mind, all right, you know how to contact me probably 10 ways better than anyone else in the city at this point.
See you later, my friend.
Yep. And with that, he politely makes his farewells and heads out.
Well, that will be the moment we end our scene then.